Good day, awesome YouTubers. It is LollyMan16 here again for another Dragon Ball Super review. This one is episode 68, Ideo Shenlong, Kanaeru Negai wa Dare mo Mono. And of course in English, come forth Shenlong, whose wish will be granted. This is the start of the filler arc. We're going to have a couple of filler arcs until, I believe, episode 72. And I gotta say this, even for a filler arc, this was a very enjoyable episode. And it had a lot of laughs, it made me laugh a lot, and it's overall a good and enjoyable episode. Good to see the whole cast here again after a quite lengthy serious arc. But this filler episode, it starts off with Goku, and he's saying he'll finally bring Kaio-sama, King Kai, back to life. And before I go any further, first of all, I do like to give my big shout out to Herms from Kanzenchu. He always translates these episodes before Crunchyroll does them. He translates them right on the spot, and of course I want to give a lot of credit to Herms and a lot of big shout out to him. He's a great guy. Follow him on twitter.com/Herms98. But anyway, moving on with this episode, after this scene with Goku and King Kai, there's Bulma, and she's actually researching a replacement for the time liquid needed for the time machine. Apparently, she wants to do something with the time machine, probably to go and visit her son Trunks or something like that. Anyway, so Goku stops in and to borrow her Dragon Radar. Bulma freaks out and is like, "Oh no, I gotta hide this time machine," because she doesn't want anyone to know about that she's potentially going to travel in through time to the future or wherever she is going. So anyway, Bulma realizes, wait a minute, I could just ask Shenlong for the time machine, the crystals for the time machine. So they have another scene here. We cut to another scene of Ju Hachigo-san, or Android 18, and Chi-Chi actually, and they're with Marin. They're shopping, and 18 is wondering if there's anything Kuririn or Krillin would want her to buy. Anyway, she's pondering about that. Bulma, actually, Beerus and Whis stop by at Bulma's place for some food, but it's a really funny scene. Bulma doesn't want anyone to know about the time machine, of course, because that's very bad. So she kind of lures both Beerus and Whis to this restaurant where they're eating like sushi and squid and all that kind of stuff. It looks pretty good. And I believe somewhere in there we cut to commercial break. And afterwards, Goku returns to the, Capsule Corporation with all the Dragon Balls. He found them with the Dragon Radar. He summons Shenlong, and what ensues here is a pretty chaotic mess of people just trying to get their wishes. We have Muten Roshi, Master Roshi. We have Oolong, and surprisingly enough, Oolong and the gang, or it's not, okay, Puar is not there, but Oolong is there, and he actually shapeshifts. So it's good to see that Toei remembers that Oolong can shapeshift. Anyway, we get some really comedic scenes of here, we actually get a flashback to when Oolong made the first wish with the panties thing back in Dragon Ball. Really cool to see that again, and it's reanimated, so, cool scene. Anyway, Muten Roshi wants just the peachy gals, just like we know him throughout Dragon Ball. Anyway, so they are trying to get their wish. Android 18 comes she comes with her wish. Goten and Trunks follow in pursuit with their wish, and they don't really actually know what to wish for. They just want to, they just want something to do because they're obviously kids and they want a wish. And actually at one point Gohan actually comes in and he wants his wish to heal Pan. So that happens. Shenlong grants his wish and Pan is healed from a fever. And it's interesting enough, Gohan says that medicines don't work on science because obviously Pan is a quarter Saiyan or Saiyan for the dub. That's interesting. Maybe that's an inconsistency. Who really cares? It's a filler episode anyway. So after Gohan's wish is made, Shenlong says he only has one more wish, his final wish, because remember, in the Boo arc, in the Cell arc, Dende was the one to revive Shenlong, and he can only grant them 2 wishes with Dende and not Kami. So, again, good to see that consistency there. Anyway, so Goku, afterwards, he asked Shenlong to revive Kaio-sama, but Android 18 cuts him off, and what ensues here is everyone cutting everyone off. Is really funny scenes with the Pilaf gang. They're trying to get their wish for world domination. I don't know, it really doesn't make sense at this point, but who cares. Anyway, so really funny scenes where Pilaf is being thrown through walls, and at one point Gohan even steps on him, which he knocks him underground. Really funny scenes here. If you want a lot of comedy, go watch this episode because it made me laugh a lot. Anyway, so Bulma comes to the rescue, and she gives, instead of everyone trying to ask for Shenlong for all their wishes and whatnot, Bulma comes and saves the day, and they explain their wishes to Bulma. Roshi wants some gals, so Bulma calls in some girls. She bribes Android 18 for some panties for Oolong. And again, funny stuff here. And then at the end, Beerus and Whis come in, and I guess they discovered that Bulma is going to use the time machine, and Beerus actually found the blue crystals, and he just goes ahead and destroys it. And also, not only that, he sends a key blast out to the Capsule Corporation and blows that up as well. So now Bulma cannot use her time machine. Again, really funny ending here. And yeah, overall, a very enjoyable filler episode. It's good to see some of the stuff from Dragon Ball. Great to see that reanimated sequence with Oolong and the first wish, his panties wish. Good to see Oolong be able to transform into a bat, with wings again, because obviously, if you knew from Dragon Ball, if you have watched Dragon Ball, you know that Oolong can transform because him and Puar were friends they were actually friends and students at a transformation school. So that was cool to see. But I really feel sorry for Kaio-sama because at the end, King Kai did not get his wish, and he will not be revived, because he was dead since the Cell days. I feel bad for him, but really funny filler episode. So that's it for this one. Next episode, I will be doing predictions because it's going to feature a Raleigh, and there's a lot of stuff in that one, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. But let me know in the comments section below what you guys thought on this episode. That's all for me. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe if you haven't. Again, everything in the description. Stay awesome, everybody, and have a good one.